Hey, what's up everybody? Taking a break from working on that bulk video and for the course. And I am trying out this Labrika. Someone said, hey, can you check this out? So I picked up an LTD and I'm going to have it do a full site analysis here, see what's going on. See how this tool looks out. Let's see. Selected project settings, current left. Wow, I get 30,000 pages, 700 search queries, all sorts of good stuff. See what's going on. 3%, not too bad. 39, 0 of 39 tests. So while that's working, I'll kind of tell you what I've been working on. I've been, as everybody knows, I've been doing these sessions daily, and trying to help people solve their individual issues and problems. With that, it's also really good for me. Then I get some really good feedback, and it helps me give direction and things I can focus on and address and point out with the uses of ZimmWriter, especially the user groups. Really been trying to point out some of the problems in ZimmWriter, not ZimmWriter, that's the wrong way to say that, in artificial intelligence's output. Obviously, prompt engineering gets better over time. As we understand the micro way we can add additional information to prompts, that quality of the output's only going to get better. Because with what I do and what I've been showing people with these online sessions I've been doing the day and the evenings, is that you can query and get a lot of information, but by default, the output of AI isn't, it reads nice, it looks good, but its detail points aren't great. They're always very general. So I go in and I've been showing on how to address that, how to find appropriate entities, relative entities to use in your articles. And that's been good so far. One of the gentlemen, Dave, really nice guy. Love talking with this group. We've I think, gosh, the other night I think we had 12 or 13 people in the group all at once, and that was fantastic. The questions have been great. Everyone's got unique issues. Well, Dave decided to take some of my input, and he was so excited. He got back to me. I guess now he doesn't know when it happened. I guess, but about 6 hours, 6 hours later, I guess. I think he said 6 hours. He, for the first time in his life, he had someone search, cataloged, and ranked. He was like, oh my God. I think he did the same thing with another article the next day. Exact same thing happened again. And when you really understand that you're providing a comprehensive and very accurate factual information for your website, and then you're letting it know via schema, Google likes that. Human beings like that. You're answering questions that way. Humans are, as we read, most people are skimmers and scanners. They don't read word for word. They're looking for the buzzwords. They're looking for the important facts, and that's what entities are. So it's quite interesting, as I've been talking about entities lately, both online and in the course and these online sessions that I've been doing with people. What I find unique is that a lot of other people are now starting on YouTube. All of a sudden, it just seems to be covering this topic. Not that any of these big names are following me or anything. I just find it very interesting. I'm getting private messages from a couple of people like, dude, I think you're being spied on. I'm like, nah, no big deal. I have nothing to hide. You know, Google's been asking people to use entities forever. It's what knowledge graphs are. And if you are always factual in providing information, it's what people want. It's what they're looking for. Google says, well, wow, you're providing real, valid, solid, true information. And quite often, you're providing information that others aren't. Sure, you're still covering the same topics, but if you start talking about the facts of, one gentleman does video games. So rather than just talking about a specific game, I was looking on one website, not his, but another one, and it's a top-ranking website. But they mentioned a game, and I find something that they do, even though that game title was available on other consoles, they just said it was available on, your favorite console. That's not an entity. It's not valid information. So when human beings are saying, hey, even if you put, hey, it works on all consoles, is that really going to be relative? So if someone's like, hey, does this work on Mac, PC, Xbox, Game Boy, NES, whatever it is. So you want to actually list those, and those are, again, all entities. You can link back however you want. Of course, obviously, you want to be sure about that. Another one I saw, and I keep using this as an example lately, is if you're talking about you have an orchard of apple trees and you have the best apples on the planet, it's very generic. Some people want actual information. They want to know what type of apple. Is it a Granny Smith apple? We all have favorites. And so if you're not mentioning those very specifically, you're not going to get the results you're looking for. Not that that's a keyword. Sure, it can be used as a keyword. Not all keywords are entities, but all entities can be keywords or a part of keywords. So you have to really think about that as a perspective. Sure, you're looking for human beings' natural way they query and look for things. That's important, valid. But if you're talking about factual information that you can link to of real scientific or factual sources like Wikipedia, Wikidata, even any other, even some other knowledge graph. I mean, you can cite a source as a nursery if you wanted to. None of that really matters. You can say that speaks about that particular tree, and that's available at this nursery. So it doesn't really matter where you source that the facts you're pulling from. But so you're just trying to keep it within context. If you're talking about shoes and you're trying to bring entities in, do you bring in the brands? Or what if you're talking about a specific, very named brand shoe? That gives you opportunity to mention other entities. Did a certain sports star wear that shoe at a certain stadium or field or event? You see. So even bringing in some random factual information like that, real entity-based, especially like you can name a stadium and then cite the stadium. Well, awesome. That's valid information. And that's something you know what you're talking about. Again, it's all proving your sources, really, and doesn't that make you an expert? Isn't that what you have to do to get a master's degree and a PhD? You do research, and you cite your sources. Sound familiar? All these engineers at Google, every single one, masters or better. And in that process, I mean, that's why SEO is so important. All these engineers and designers from day one have all been very technical because they had to learn to write that way. They're all programmers, so you learn structure that way. And that just carries all the way through all these different skills. And that's why the patents exist the way they would do. It's why search exists the way that it does. And why it will continue to evolve as more university students graduate and go through. So I'm really interested in seeing what this says, Labrika. I did an initial scan the other day. I didn't really pay attention to it. But I'd like to see what this produces, what the results say. It's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know how it determines this. They have their own rules. But I will pause this for now. When it gets done, I will continue and see what this says. All right, looks like that got done. Let's see what this says. Got summary report, organic competitor, search engine land. That's my competitor. Ahrefs, ranking tactics. Wow, these are all my search engine land. Moz, Reddit, all my own competitors, huh? Interesting. Critical technical errors. That's cool. Let's see what's up with that. Interesting. Ooh, what is this?
interesting. Change that in. 4-month-old. Interesting. A video sitemap? I don't know about that. It's weird. Missing alt tags, lots of stuff. Title attributes, a whole bunch of stuff. Got stuff to fix. Kind of cool. Not too bad. There's too many errors in the site, which is interesting. Interesting, guys. Definitely might be a nice little... Oh, interesting. Could be a nice little tool here. Content optimizer. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to really dig into this, you guys. Thanks for the recommendation, whoever threw that my way. I don't remember who that was. Keyword groups. That's interesting. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Ooh, over spam. Let's see what it says. Oh, I see what it's saying. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm saying it's a little bit low. Oh, okay. Very cool. I'm actually kind of digging this. Content center should be no more than 5%. Additional words. Wow. This is actually pretty interesting. I have to look into this. Page examples. The heck? Load content from website. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to look into this. This is a nice little tool. I'll have to give it a look. I appreciate again whoever recommended this. I'll look into it. You never know. Yeah, I dig it. Thank you very much. I get to get back to working on that video and article I'm doing for ZimmWriter's bulk setup. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Thanks again. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Hit up your questions. Join the ZimmWriter official Facebook group. Put a link down there. Someone will. And in the application, always remember you have that secret training thing here. And this is takes you directly the secret training right here, and this will take you directly to Matt's. He's got everything on here, you guys. Check it out. Go through, see what you think, see what you like. If you have any specific questions on something I've already covered, hit me up either on Facebook or in the course site, and I will do my best to answer those. Again, thank you all very much for support. Have a good day. Have a great weekend.